Hello, good morning everyone. Today I'm going to implement these three problems of from homework section. These three problem only remaining from the homework section, and also I will in this current stream I will also go through the Python strings, know what are the operations we can do because that Python string operations we need to use in one of the problems here, and whatever I will implement and learn, I will try to explain it properly. So let's get started. So before starting, let's discuss what are the things I implemented yesterday, where I left the string yesterday string. So yesterday we are solving this time conversion problem. We are Where we are generally given that we are getting the values in we are getting the inputs in 12-hour format, and we need to return the output in 12-hour format. So, 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 and all the values like this 12-hour format or whatever we are getting as a string. So I am planning I want to modify the hours. So I need to modify the partial part of the string. Let me 1 minute. Okay, let's go. So, whole time is in a string, getting in a string, so I want to update only the hour part, like 12 or whatever we will get on that part. So a part of the string. So for that reason I'm telling, like, we will learn today the Python string manipulation or Python string operations we will learn because of that reason only. So let's go through the documentation or any other website to learn about the operations, and then we will try to implement this question. So this is it where we left the yesterday's chat, yesterday's stream. So let's start from there. Let's first start from the Python stream. So what I need to understand, Python string operations. Let's type Python string operations. I'm getting Python string methods here. Let's see the full. Found these are the Python strings methods. But actually, the problem is I want to know this about it. I know from a documentation, I'm not able to find about it. Let's try one. Python string methods in Python documentation. Let's try this. Okay. not here. So Python built-in types, capitalize, case fold, center, count, encode, strict, and switch, expand tabs, find, sub, tabs, format, index, spaces, title. It is all they got from the WC schools. Mm, that I know. Can all these present in the Python official documentation? In the Python official documentation. Yes, all these commonly string methods earlier documented in the Python string built-in type section of the Python library, official source, built-in types. Where is the string types? Okay, string methods. Methods are given, but actually I'm thinking that I just want to do the basic manipulation, right? Like two parts of the string, I need to add something, I need to remove something. So this specific part, I am thinking to like this specific part. I just want to do some operations on those two parts, right? So I want few strings from that. I can use Cloud, but I want to extract that what from here. Actually, the point is that we need to know a specific method who will do that from big whole string. It will do the operation in the hub of the string or some of the characters in the string. So if we will get that specific method, then it will be good for us, right? Yes, and that will be helpful. Let's see here also. Capitalize, case fold, center, return centered string, count, and code. Okay, let's read from here and then go there. Capitalize, case fold, center, returns a centered string, count, encode, ends with count, encode, ends with expand tabs, find, format, format map, index, each, alphanumeric, alnumeric, num, alnum, alpha is ASCII, is decimal, is digit, is identifier, is lower, is numeric, is printable, is space, is little, is super, join. Uh, Again, now where we left, is printable, is title, is upper, join, I just, lower, I strip, make trans, partition, replace. Okay. Replace, we want to replace, right? Whatever will be the string will be there. We want to replace and make a different type of string, right? I think replace method we will use. Let's see the replace method. I like bananas. Bananas replace. No, 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 no. I want to replace the characters from a string. This we are talking about. No, like HH is a string, right? That also I don't know. 07 HH, if no, space is also a string there. So if you think, suppose something that replace we used and we put HH, give the two first occurrences. One with three first two occurrences. So I have some downloads. So here are two things. So what I'm thinking, we will first identify what it is present. Once we will identify the specific value, then we are replacing it with something, right? Hmm. I got the answer. What we need to do, we need to use the replace only. We only use this. Now our work will be done. Okay. So our currently string is how it is looking. Hmm. Current string is 12:01:00 p.m. or something like that a.m. we will get. First we need to identify start with and end with, right? We need to use those. So first we need to identify, we need to ask here three questions. First find HH, like here we found the logic, right? If am uh, if 12 and am HH0, not to HH plus HH. This will be common, right? Hmm. Okay. We don't need to think about it. Mhm. PM not equals to 2, not 12. Whatever be the HH will be there that moment. Okay. You need 2 plus equals to 12 because everything. So first we need to find the first 12 and last two characters, right? We need to find small hh and am or pm. Just find out first. No, no, no. What happened? Why this kind? Okay, let's go with ends with think this is the value we write, right? So let's print this first. Okay, we found something. Let's try. We have the string s, little bit side. So we have string s. I need to use ends with x equals to ends with written ends with uh, am am prints with double quotes am dot no s dot ends with print print what is run code. I know that. You will print the everything. Let's see. No, no, ends with names. We can't use ends with. We need to find something else contains this or something like that. Not end with, start with. Then true if string ends with the specific value. Run, then true. This is pretty cool, right? Why it is showing me compile time error, runtime error. Unsupported. First, let's print this. What is the print s? What should be the s here? Let's now run the code. debug output PM false, right? Let's make it PM. Sorry, PM. Run code. True. Okay, got it. So now we can implement our logic. What should be the logic of ours? Yes, it is returning us. So as we see here, this ends with returning us true or false, right? So what we are thinking, our pseudocode is we will check if start with or end with. Okay, first we'll check if print s if s dot mm, no, if am h is equals to 0, right? If pm if s dot ends with control c pm, then okay, mm, hh equals to 0. Hh is small. Hh equals to 0 0. Okay, and we will replace hh. We need to use the replace function now. The replace function replace should all replace I can modify strings lower strip replace string concatenation, not this. Previous modify strings format strings. Let's see, let's wait. Is 36, you want to put age here. Modify Why you put for 12? Except 12, anything will come. If aim will come, it will divide by defaultly. First two characters will become 00 if aim will come, right? Then, if aim are not 12, then it will direct make the HH with can we do arithmetic operation with HH equals to 00. Hmm. Is the local variable of type int. We need to consider a few points here. Few minutes. Price is 15, then we can able to add it, right? But in existing string, you want to modify. HH is 00, string type. First, let's put HH equals to null. HH equals to null. Let's put HH equals to null. I don't know. That is the warning. That is not a problem. Okay, that is a not a problem. What do you want? This is HH. If ends with PM. HH equals to 00, right? If it will 12 came and PM, then it will definitely this, right? Another condition I want to put here, if No, no, no. That's right. Else HH will equals to 12. Yeah. Then another case will run if if ends dot ends with s dot ends with ends with am ends with am. Which is already set, right? So if 0 0 already there, right? Yes, it's already there, 0 0. Then if it is am, you need to do the replacement operations right here. HS plus, suppose 12 came, 12 came, and s dot starts with not to find something more. But if I want like okay, starts with, let's see the starts with. If the string is not true, right? How can I do? I do like this. Not s dot starts with. Can I do like this? I don't know. Learn the syntax of the strings first. So let's take a break for 5 minutes and we will come back again. Okay, I came back. Let's think what we need to do. So let's check that how to implement logical operators. How to implement logical operators on in Python on string. So here it is given the use of some logical operators. Let's see about it. Python strings, it is printing something. Multi-line printing. Okay, looping is fine. Yes, not in phrase or character, not in present. Okay. Not in. So I can not in. I can use not in, right? Then so and use not. Wait, how is it? Not in whole s. Not like this. And so how I can write this? I am using AND operator. Anyhow, so I will put double quotes and ask 12 not in s. Can I do like this? Yes, I can. Yes, I can do. So s ends with m gives me true and 12 not in s gives me true. Then it will be below will be execute. Correct. So let's go. Let's now we will need to do the other part of the implementation where is our pseudocode. Yes. So our pseudocode says that if that comes true, we will do hh equals to plus hh. What the plus hh will contain? Plus h capital hh will contain the extracted value from this. How to extract partial characters from a string? How to extract few values from a string? Go Specific value from a string in Python. Python string find. No, extract first two characters. How to extract specific value from a string in Python. We extract it. Free in text. Okay, you can do like this also. No, not like this. I'm saying extract a substring. You can say like extract substring in Python. Extract substring in Python. String substring. Okay. Okay. Um, str of 00. Substring large substring start 0 1 2. Right. We can use this. Control C. After this, whatever will happen, let's go for capital HH is a string contains would be not working. Hmm. S of first two characters, right? 0 1 2. Print HH. Print HH. I got it. Print HH. So this HH contains already 00 and 12. Going to replace HH equals to not 00. Replace HH. This will be replace something equals to will not work. You need to here we are not initializing something or replacing. You need to replace it, right? replace a substring. Wait, slicing. The concept of slicing is there, right? That specific concept will be used right here. No, 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 no. This is good. This is good. Slicing strings. Let's go here. Index values. Okay. This is print slicing to the end. Next, uppercase, lowercase. Okay. Replace strings. Okay. A dot replace equals to h with zero, right? I can replace one. H is equals to 0 0 if you put also. No, like equals to will work, right? You initialize something, you put something. So now you extracted s, sorry, it's not capital S, it should be small s. Then it have something now. But here is the one more issue. We print it, print sh we did. Now s dot ends with am and 12 not in s. If that is the case, then whatever we replaced, we need to put in sh, right? You want to do the arithmetic operation. 12. No, see, suppose for example, let me think clearly. 12 is if in a AM format came, obviously it will start from 0 0. Then what needs to be done? Suppose 0 1 came. 0 1 came means it extracted what it will extract. 0 1 only extract, correct? Yes, it will extract 0 1 and find okay, it's not 12. Then what it should do? It should make HHH same. But if PM came, then it needs to be done some arithmetic operation, right? Yes, it needs to be done some arithmetic operation. What I'm still thinking, did I need to spend more time on this or I can get a solution for it? It will get us the string concatenation, manipulation, lots of string related. Let's go to the plot. This syntax problem, right? How to do, we don't know. So see, so we solve this problem in Python. Problem in Python. Okay. Extract hours, minutes, seconds. This also format with leading zeros. What it used here? Concept slicing, right? S period equals to S of minus 2. So it will extract the AM PM, extract hours. ये तो मुझे ही पता था. Can you explain? Line. We spend a lot of hours for this string concatenation. So give me last two characters. Okay. It get the last two characters. Obviously. Time parrot gets except the last two characters. Removes PM. Split the string with colon. Splits the string at each colon. 07 like this. It will result a string like three strings. Okay, fine. Split will work like this. Time parts of 0 is the integer number. So what is the int of time parts? That's okay. Minutes parts 1, second parts 1 is not required. Choose to aim, then it starts working on it. Great insight. Let's implement this. Let's understood this. What happened? So let me analyze what happened. We have this string, and we know that we need to convert. If it will always be come as a 12-hour format, and we need to convert these values as a 24-hour format, right? So first we need that if it is PM or AM, if it is AM, we need to start from 0, and if it is a PM, we need to calculate plus equals to 12. That we know already. So here what we did, here first it get the period. How it get the period? By using the slicing. Slicing, obviously we can um, use this is slicing technique. S of minus 2, it will get the last two characters, obviously minus 1, minus 2. Or you can put double quotes and 2. I think you can leave rest. I think minus 2. Okay, this will always be considered, and this will be empty. So minus 2 starts from minus 2. I think left side started and get us two characters, AM or PM. Then this is the splitting technique. We have the time parts from S, except that. So except that minus 2 means obviously last two character we don't want. We can put here 2 also, because last two character anyhow we don't want. I think. Dot split and colon. Whenever it will found colon, it will split and create a three arrays of it will return, I think, something split and it's list with three strings. It's written list with three strings. Wow, that I don't know. So then it is established of three strings. Then it is converted first part of 0 obviously to the hours like integer, and then do the operations on it. If it equals to 1, if hours equals to 12, to 0. If hours not equals to 12, hours plus equals to 12, obviously afternoon and evening case, whenever it will be after 12, it will be plus 12, right? Whatever is the value, and it will be plus 12. Then we put all those values in the F. This is the formatting we did. This is the thing. So this is very simple. Here three concepts of string used only. First is slicing, 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 then splitting, and then conversion string to int, then string format. That we already see it, right? F hours 02, something like that. So in that case, we have a amount of knowledge on this. So let's implement it on our own, or we can leave it. Let's not implement it. We see the solution, right? We can do one thing. You understood, right? How to get the last element, how to split, what is the concept of split, and then formatting. So if any have the doubts, then we can with this use three techniques that we understood. We can leave this question now. We will implement it later. Let's go to the next question. Go to warm up, put start, unsolved, put star, solve challenge, diagonal difference. This is over for now. Give a square matrix, calculate the absolute difference between the sum of its diagonals. So what this question said, whatever it said, close all this. Saying that we given a square matrix, calculate the absolute difference between the sums of the diagonals, sum of diagonals. For example, the square matrix ARR, so 159 and 35970, and get me the absolute difference obviously. So let me know what I'm thinking. Till now, what is my thought? Till now, we implemented this question like we get this ARR and IJ because obviously I found it out that this is 00. First one present in 00, 5 present in I think 1 and 9 present in 2. So I thought I equals to z. If you will put, then it will be good, right? But also we need to find this. This is present in 0 2. This is present in 1 1, and this is present in 2 0. So the point is that there are indexes. There are two types of indexes we will found. Let's go here. Question, square matrix question, square matrix question. So there are diagonals. What should be the diagonals first? 0 0 2 0. In first row there are two diagonals, 2 0. So we need to find the sum. Let's calculate 0 0 1 1, like equals to plus 2 2. So equals to diagonals will be there, right? And one diagonal should be right, like 2 0, sorry, 0 2 0 2 1 1 plus 2 0. This is the sum. So if you traverse through array and ij will be there, if one diagonal also I equals to j, if you put also, then we can count 0 0 1 1 and all, right? Depend on the length of the array, right? Mm, then the second row, there is the sum of like first index is I and last one is the length of the ln n a. So like the array like minus a minus 1, then ij, for example, if you pick only there is one loop, ij, and then last index, because but the point is that here we are doing the sum of 3, so we are doing 3, but it can be 4 or 5. So sum we directly can't say it. Yes. So one part of the sum is fine. We'll get like ij, or like sum of array of sum plus array of I, array of ij, I'm thinking in a wrong way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Don't think of problem. Like think like how can you extract that specific element? What specific elements should be the diagonals? Like you understood for the left diagonal, the elements will be that both I and j will be same. So you can say array of ij is the diagonal. Whenever 0 0 is the diagonal. No, no. Yeah, but like if I equals to z, whenever one I equals to z, then you find that. Okay. So whenever the row one column, no, not I equals to j, row one column, let's think of row one column. When row one column is same. Okay, row is 0 and column is 0, then you have the diagonal, right? Uh, so in right side, what should be that? Row will be like starting from 0 and the column will be the last index, that is one diagonal, and then the row will be, then row and column will be specific values will be there where row and column both will be same, one value I think max. Yes, row and column can be same, one value will be there, and one type of diagonal will be there. So one diagonal will be row and value will be same, values of the row and column will be same. um, Not values, index I will say. So that is one thing, and second thing is the one is rows, every like uh, another will be there where row will be 0. Like yes, if I will take this case only, let's not think on much. So row will be mm, first row and column will be last uh, line, last index, and that's it. And column will be, so right, when you are calculating, we are calculating the sum plus equals to array of ij if I equals to j, and value of row and column will be similar. Thinking something, wait, thinking what? Rows and column will be same when the row value of rows, like index of the rows and columns will be same. How can we do think it later? And one is a row will be first row and column will be last row, and same row will be last row, and like that row will be last row and column will be mm, first row. These three type of values can be the diagonals, right? Row and column index same, row index first and column index last, row index last and column index first. So these three things can be the rows, right? So then let's think about it. J starting from 0. Let's consider one scenario. I starting from I equals to 0, j equals to 0. We'll check if I equals to z. Yes, if I equals to z, then what we do, right, right left sum equals to a of I plus equals to a of I j. Then for right sum, if uh, no, for right sum, you need a formula that I will be starting from if I equals to 0 and j equals to if I equals to 0 and j equals to n minus 1, right? N minus 1, n minus 1. This is one consideration. Then every, so again you need to change, right? That's unit fitting, okay. Suppose for n 0 0, if you'll find it will check all conditions, it will add one also there, right? Not fit the conditional thing. Right side is considering right side, I'm still thinking. Oh, I'm thinking same way. I understood the row can be okay. Wait, let's write diagonals, conditions for diagonals, conditions for diagonals, row and diagonal value, same, same. Row is 0 and diagonal is n minus 1 each. n minus 1, row is n minus 1, and diagonal is 0. Reverse of this, right? These three conditions satisfied the diagonals, right? But for the right case, first, length does not matter, right? Length does not matter. Middle index, right? Yes. Let's see this. Let's put this left sum, okay? The left sum equals to absolute sum, absolute total sum, to- total sum equals to 0, left sum equals to 0, right sum equals to 0, or right sum equals to 0. Let's return total sum, control V. Let's come out of the loop. Wait, let me consider this. Equals to j equals to I. Start j equals to I. Okay, j equals to 0. Okay, so let's consider left sum. If j first will 0, first what will happen? I don't have any. We will implement this. We will keep it here, and I will try to re-implement the next half. I will try Git again. Now let's stop the stream, and I will try it again in the next half. Thank you.